Hello, and welcome to a brand new series that I'm sure I will totally finish. This is Advance Wars Days of Ruin. I like this game quite a bit.
It's a very good game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's okay. Like, I think
It's
I'm probably just butt mad
okay.
because I got stonewalled.
Is that a term, butt mad? Is that a thing
Yeah.
now?
No, it's not.
Okay.
We don't
Hey,
get
we
those
actually have
first-
a
There-
chat on stream. That's
Just
neat.
is there a particular
Yeah.
sort of anger based in the butt?
Yes, that is precisely what
Have
this
there been
is.
clinical studies about this? I want to
Before I start up, is there anyone that can tell me about the
have
audio?
questions.
I have questions.
There.
Yeah, let me go
Game
ahead
is
and
loud.
unmute for a second.
Yeah.
Game is loud?
Yeah.
How's that?
I don't know, game didn't
Testing,
see that
testing.
loud. I might be really loud mic-wise, but
Testing. How about now?
The volume of the game seems fine, and everyone else seems fine to me.
it seems like you might be a little bit quiet.
I am quiet?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, Doc's
No.
fine.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I'm
You're-
okay.
Yeah,
You're
levels
about
are
right.
fine here.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, let's do this then. So, Advance Wars is basically Fire Emblem, but with tanks. There we go. I'm glad we got
And
that
you
out of
pay
the
for
way.
everything.
So let's just say, for instance, someone in this call has not played Fire Emblem or Advance Wars before.
I tell you to get the fuck out.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, fine then. I'm leaving.
No, the way it works is it's a turn-based strategy where you move all your units, then the enemy moves all their units.
So it's
Uh,
XCOM.
What? That's crazy. I never heard of such
Yes,
Sort of.
it is XCOM. Exactly, literally
yes.
XCOM.
It is
You-
precisely that. No difference whatsoever.
I like XCOM, so I'll like this game.
Yeah, you probably would, because it's got a pretty deep strategy system. There's a wide variety of units, and they all have advantages and disadvantages. And you find out pretty quickly which units are good against what units, because the game is pretty good at tutorialing. But the game gets really fucking hard. I'll say that.
Also, I gotta say,
It
the
does, yeah.
story of this game is a far cry difference from the old.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
so Advance Wars originally, before I advanced the cutscene, it's like, yeah, let's get in our tank, let's beat up the terrorists that want to destroy the world, yeah! This one is, the world is dead, there is no hope, there is no sunlight, also, you have to fight for whatever scraps of food you can.
But they
And
do
there's
still keep
there's
some of-
still terrorists.
Oh
still
good, they're
keep
using
some-
both screens to create some, a single...
Yeah, that's not
Wonderful,
working
this
on
looks
screen.
good.
Oh,
but they
Perfect.
Still, they still
Would not
do
want this
have,
any other way.
They still do have some of the same COs from the older games, right? Like you and I talked
No.
about this in a step.
No,
they're
these are all
different?
new
This is the one that
characters.
are all different. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not gonna get like grimdark 45-year-old Andy with like an eye patch and
That
a
would
hammer
fucking
arm.
own.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. That'd be badass.
He's built himself a robot leg.
I am a mecha pirate now.
Arr.
Wow,
Avastis Gervicio.
it's pretty cool if you actually are named the Beast.
No, we are Will.
Oh,
Yeah!
No, I am
This
the
course
beast.
where it follows, brother.
I kind of want to be the Beast. Why can't we play that game?
Because he's actually a terrible CO, and we don't really want to play as him.
Also, he's Hulk Hogan.
So what we need to do before in every mission, we need to go to the war room.
yes.
There's a war room?
What's the war room?
Can't fight.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I
we haven't
shifted
we haven't
into
met you yet. This is sequence breaking. What the fuck?
War room? What?
This just got a little weird. What
So,
is it?
just don't think about it in the war room, okay? This is not allowed. So basically, usually it's the enemy CO that's telling you how to beat the mission.
Huh.
So the thing is, each enemy or each unit has like 10 health, and basically they have more strength when they're at full health, and vice versa. So
Makes
when you
sense.
get the first attack on an enemy, you get an advantage because they will hit you back, but not as strong as they would if they were at full strength.
So you always want to get a first attack going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, with some exceptions, but I don't know how they visualize it in this one. Do they show the little in the battle animations as like groups of dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it makes more sense when you think of it that way. Like a group of infantry at 10 health is 10 dudes. So if
Yeah.
you're down to 2, you only have 2 dudes, and they don't do much.
Correct.
Yeah.
The war dimension.
Yeah, the war dimension.
I still find it really weird that our current enemy is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Yeah, Dogface, what are you gonna do?
The world's dead. Oh, brother.
This is our time, brother, and there's no law.
So this is a very, very, very Fire Emblem thing where our first mission is always against bandits ever. Oh,
Yep.
always. There is never a difference, which is funny
Never
because
not bandits.
Advance Wars usually was like you're usually fighting Black Hole.
Yeah. Like
So
in the
you
first...
can see how much damage you'll do. I'll do 77%, maybe get him down to 2.
Yeah, it's most likely gonna be bring him down to 2.
No. I like how they yell. It was like, no, my tanks. Yay, our tanks won. Oh no, our cars. Nice shot. No. Yeah. Okay. You get the idea.
This isn't like training at all. Oh no.
This isn't like
This
training at all. It's everything's on a grid. What's going on?
This isn't like my VR Sims. I was trained to be Solid Snake.
And to compare to Advance Wars 1 and 2, they probably would have leaned out of the vehicles and started high-fiving each other. Like,
Yeah.
the tanks blew up, too. Like, they would crawl out of their
War
tanks.
is a sport.
Yeah, they're
So-
just like, woo, touchdown!
So we've got a recon unit and a tank. Recon are quick. They're good against infantry. So let's go just run those
That's the
guys
only thing
over.
they're good against.
It's just like, oh, you Advanced War 1 and 2, it's just like, oh, you silly goose, you fell for a false flag operation and launched a preemptive strike against us without thinking about it. Oh. No biggie, water under the bridge.
Wait, yeah, that totally does happen in Advance Wars.
Yeah.
Most of these games, there's almost always the bad guys do a false flag thing to trick the good guy nations into fighting each other.
Yeah.
And
But
everybody
it's
is
fun
the good
and
guy nation.
color-coded.
It's color coded by country. We are green country. Well, we're red country. Let's fight to the death. Yeah, our tanks are gonna roll over
There's
your
always stuff
tanks.
Like green. It was green. It was Orange Star, Blue Moon, green, yellow.
Green Earth and
The
Yellow
Great
Chorus.
Lucky Charms Wars.
And none of these people are present in this game. They were like, hey, let's pretend that we're not fighting war in a sandbox this time.
Yeah, like,
Try to make something a little more serious.
Blue Moon.
Well, it
very
was still
fun.
anime as fuck, but it was a bit more serious.
I love
And
that.
Let's
too.
never play the
And then the
3D
doves
ones, the
spawn
GameCube.
for our victory.
The what?
I played a little
The
bit
doves.
of
3D, like, real-time, over-the-shoulder ones.
Oh, the Battalion Wars.
Italian
Italian
Wars,
Wars,
those were...
that's- yeah.
Those were pretty great. Those also had the false flag operation thing, but it was done by Dracula. Imperial German Dracula.
Are you for real here? That sounds
He's right.
crazy.
I am 100% for real.
He is not kidding.
LP went.
So Will has already had a great experience. Just digging
your
himself
tie?
out, probably eating his friends for sustenance.
Now, I'm kind of wondering why Will is wearing a t-shirt in the middle of a military operation and alongside it a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more concerned about the tie.
Well, let
gotta
me
look good,
explain
man.
something.
You know.
Yeah, big pimpin', spending cheese.
He's gonna wear that tie the
Society
entire
may
game.
have collapsed, but some semblance of men's fashion lives on.
Guys,
I
you
li-
have to be,
No,
you
it
have to be
doesn't.
ready for
He
love
had to
bloom
eat
on a
his
battlefield.
collar 3 weeks ago, alright?
I like
If
how
love blooms on a
Brenner
battlefield,
is
what do you
based.
do?
He looks like he's wearing a fucking spacesuit.
Well,
Oh,
he
no.
is Spaceman Brainin.
Oh, Will's stomach
Brenner.
is growling. I was hoping Brenner would just go ah.
We don't got food, we're starving too.
I'm hungry too.
Well, I mean, you did kind of make a joke. It was just, I thought we were getting assailed by more mortars. War, right?
I know a great place to get a chicken
I-
special. Oh wait, the
I
world
am-
ended. I'm
I
sorry.
am,
We can't go there anymore.
Brenner, I am currently shell-shocked. Could we please not joke about mortar fire? I just had to dig my friends out of blown-up tanks, and they weren't alive.
Why did the
So-
apocalypse have to leave behind all of our fuel reserves and the scrap metal factories, but none of the agriculture?
Yeah, apparently. Well, you know, metal doesn't need sun to
The
live.
only thing to survive the war was the automotive industry.
Detroit is the only thing that's left.
How ironic.
So they basically took you in and nursed you back to health, then they're kicking you out? Is that what I'm getting?
No, they're like, you know, you can go, like, scouting.
Basically, it's the same plot as Last Remnant, if you ever played that. You found you in the middle of a battlefield, they patch you up and say, well, you're drafted, buddy.
Oh, okay.
You
could-
are a probably non-hostile body, so get in.
Is that-
Welcome
are you
to
an
the
indent-
team.
Are you an indentured servant, or only kind of?
Well, okay, we're part of the quote-unquote Rubenel army, and these are just kind of remnants that are sort of, like, Brenner has sort of, gathered some people together. And we don't really know what is out there right now.
I'll tell you what's out there, Oblivion.
Oh,
So
no,
we're looking
the
for
level
survivors,
scalers
and
would
it's
be
not
intense.
really going that well.
Also, take note of Will's design compared to everyone else. For one,
Yeah,
he's very bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Oh, not
anime.
everyone else. We're going to meet.
I am the last
Someone.
surviving anime. Hello.
I am the
Yes,
final
this is
anime.
the story of the last surviving anime.
Yeah, I got a feeling about this. You know, aside from the enemy units right there next to us.
I got a good feeling about this one.
More war.
They got 2 scouts and an infantry, and what do we got? A tank. We got this. We got 2 tanks.
Tank
So we-
without ammo.
So we look a little outnumbered here, and we have a tank with no ammunition. That's
Oh.
good. That's
That's what I
really
come on
good.
top of it.
Let's get our tactics. Let's go to the war room.
I love the war room.
Yeah,
This is good.
This is the war. We've just been here, Will. Pay attention.
This is the war room? Well, I mean, it's a tent, but, you know,
it's kind of it's also
post-apocalypse.
the mess hall, but
We've had to make do. I mean, it is Armageddon, but still.
These budget cuts will be the death of me, you know?
okay. So that's
Sometimes I need to be reminded of things. Ever since I drank that kind of weird water last month, maybe month, week, year, I don't know, but sometimes colors have taste. I coughed up half my teeth yesterday.
so the tank is out of ammo for its shells, but they can still use its machine guns, and that'll work on the infantry. Not so much on vehicles.
Oh.
So basically, we're body blocking stuff right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also-
choke pointing stuff is a very important strategy in this
Oh
game.
yeah, this is the game where artillery has a movement restriction.
Now,
doesn't
my
it?
infantry is probably going to get attacked, but I don't think that's going to be a huge deal.
Does
Yeah, I
the
would-
mountain
Yeah, dude.
provide cover?
The mountains provide
Yes.
cover, yeah.
Yeah, they provide full cover, but
Yeah, just to be sure, though, and make sure it's clear, artillery cannot move and attack in the same turn in this one, too?
Yeah.
Same thing, yeah. So you either have a range attack or you have a move and a direct. Unless there is a CO that overrides that in this game.
I want to say there is a unit in this game that can shoot and move in the same turn indirectly.
oh, I was wondering if there was a thing there.
All right, there's a person.
Or do we get
This-
another?
This,
do we
this
get another
soldier's
free
kind of a
unit?
dick. It's just
We
like,
get another anime.
nah, just.
This isn't worth it. Just leave her behind.
I'm tired.
I want to eat more rations.
I ain't gonna stick around. I'm out of here. I'm defecting to the other side.
Screw you.
There's another anime.
There's an anime.
That anime is way more fucking anime than we are. Never mind, let her die. We can't be out animated.
most of the
God, I
other
think
characters are like not anime at all, and
Yeah, and the
and
two
Will
are.
and this character are very anime.
She
She is
managed to
gonna-
preserve the last working glow stick. We need her.
She's going to usurp the wolf symbol from us of the most anime character.
Oh no!
Charming.
So artillery can attack in this formation, so it's pretty useful. But you can't move and attack in the same round, as I've already said. So let's blow
But you
that
have a
shit
pretty
up.
good, like... You can pretty much just wreck everything there.
Yeah.
So
Wreck it
they
like
need to
Ralph.
be like 2 spaces away to hit them or something?
Yep.
2 to 3 spaces, I believe, in the cross formation.
And the other nice thing about artillery, you will not be shot back at.
All
Seems
your
obvious,
units
but-
have a minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's no counterattacking for indirect
Suiting.
indirect units.
Well, what
Okay.
if your other artillery unit?
Nope.
So we
No
just
counterattack.
said Rubenel Army, and she immediately snaps to and starts giving us the encyclopedic definition.
Oh my god, we saved Wikipedia.
Yeah. No, we saved like
Whoa.
We saved the internet.
I
yeah
told you, we preserved the last glow stick.
the last glow stick. Yeah, that was a very good Miyazaki movie.
So I'm
isn't
guessing
she
there's no way
stopping?
to actually reload that tank, is there?
Not in this
There
mission.
is, but
There
not
are
in
there are
theory, yeah.
resupply units that you put resupply units next to a unit, and at the end of the turn, it just gives it full fuel and ammo.
Last
All
recording
right.
of military strength was excellent. I'm very glad that we measure military potency of nations in, just one-word descriptions.
I know America, pretty great. North Korea not doing too hot.
Not good.
Let's be real.
North Korea, compulsive liars.
People found this strategic assessment dossier helpful.
So I guess I'm gonna keep my soldier there because there's really no point to bring him out. He's just gonna get
Yeah.
killed.
Is he gonna bodyguard the anime?
Big old convoy over there. Just
However,
fuck
this
with
tank
it.
will be a
Uh-oh.
problem. So
Tanking on through the night.
That's a problem.
What kind of land is that tank on?
There's ammo and food everywhere.
Plains,
Just
I
look
think.
for it.
wasteland.
Just look.
Why is everything red?
There's ammunition all around us.
Because the world got destroyed. Meteors
Yeah.
rained on everything.
Yeah, but we go to the battlefield and everything's burned, and then we zoom into the overworld and it's red.
Well, brown is nature's red.
So I noticed your tanks can still attack with no ammo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
use,
got-
they
they got
use their
mounted
machine
machine
guns
guns.
rather than the main cannon.
Oh.
They're not as strong.
Not
Vehicle
even close,
ammunition
yeah.
is always for their primary weapons. Many vehicles have a secondary weapon that they use.
Yeah.
And that
Does the
blows
artillery
lines.
have a secondary weapon?
Nope.
Nope.
I may be able to get this tank with this infantry, which would be pretty cool.
Would it
It
be
is
better for
always
you?
great
Oh,
when you
test
manage
the
to
RNG.
just
I
cherry
was gonna
tap
say, would it?
something.
Okay, for future reference, would it have been better? Because I know this would have worked in older games to shoot at him from the mountain and get better cover.
Well, I couldn't get to that spot,
But yes,
Okay.
it would have been.
but yes, it would have weakened his counterattack on me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's still the beast.
Stop my brilliant
Dirt
tactics of
balls.
piling
Yeah,
in the corner.
the beast is the guy leading the raiders around
You have
here,
not
so
seen the last of the beast.
so we're gonna see him
Who could
quite a
ever
bit.
love a beast?
I don't know, Killer MC. Who could ever love a beast?
Who could?
Captain, we found an anime. Oh god damn it! I thought we were
Not
rid of that.
again.
Another one.
My
Just
God,
don't
they're
reproduce, you
reproducing.
two. You just stay on your own side of the bed.
And she has amnesia? Oh no, I'm not dealing with
Oh.
this shit.
This is the
And
most
she has a
anime.
cute coat, too.
So
Alright,
she
I
has
am-
an encyclopedic knowledge of the old world,
I am
but
keeping
no
you
knowledge of who
two-
she is. Great.
I'm
Yep.
keeping you two very far apart, or this is gonna turn into Conception 2, and that shit's weird. What's gonna happen?
Little do we know that this is actually the prequel to the original Advanced Wars series, and that's how everyone got anime.
Oh no!
Oh,
The
that
animes
makes
inherited the
that
earth,
makes
and their-
sense.
Their
Huh.
wholly encyclopedic knowledge of warfare became, just their national pastime.
She
Oh,
knows
actually-
everything about our army. We must execute her now.
Yes, do it.
Now Brenner actually seems reasonable.
Can we not use the term classmate at all?
Okay.
I get really uncomfortable with that.
Oh.
This is just done really weird coming from the Advance Wars series, but Brenner is actually the most reasonable and realistic character ever.
Yeah, he is. He's
Brenner
a pretty good character.
Yeah, story-wise, this game is like completely different from the other Advanced Wars games, but
I like the
you know,
Brenner.
gameplay it's pretty similar.
Like,
Yeah,
They
it's
rebalanced
just-
a lot.
There
just have
are
to
new
deal with
units.
Yeah,
as far as like
they also
character
removed some of the overpowered old ones.
As far as like character interchangeability, Brenner would kind of be the equivalent of Max, who Max was like the joke buff idiot, and now we have Brenner instead.
No.
Yeah, they're
I
not.
wouldn't call
they're-
Brenner Max.
They don't have the same function. In fact, none of the characters really mattered in the other Advance Wars games. Like,
Yeah,
there was
really.
very little story to speak of.
Well, I don't mean story. I mean like as far as just generic
Functionality.
roles and functionality. Yeah.
Yeah, this game tries to actually have a story.
Well, what is? Well, I guess we haven't talked about CO stuff.
think it does it
So-
So obviously, post-apocalyptic Max would have grown up to like Fist of the North Star giant size and go around punching tanks in half.
So Brenner is like, "Hey, there's a settlement of people. This is great. People are still thriving." And Lynn is like, "You know, this isn't.
This is bad.
People are not going to. Yeah, they're not working together. They're just
This is
afraid of each
anarchy,
other."
boss.
There's a settlement of humans here. Food at last!
Ah, man.
Yeah, I also gotta say, because we've been like discussing the anime thing, there is a really weird amount of like, I don't want to say culture shock, but there's a distinct difference between those two characters and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at this civilian NPC team. Normal people, reasonable designs. Then we see Will.
That
with his-
civilian who's just looking back over his shoulder at you. Such disrespect.
The mayor, guys.
Somebody's pissed
We're gonna
about
meet
it.
the mayor
Oh.
of
God
Freehaven.
damn it.
Fuck the mayor.
What? What are you talking about? I don't know. The mayor is a great guy who is leading the people to
Prosperity.
prosperity.
I can't wait to meet the mayor. He
The old
sounds like
mayor.
a good guy.
Post-apocalypse Rob Ford, begin.
So Brenner is trying to drop off Will and Anime Girl at this. He's trying to get rid of the anime.
Yeah.
We have an operation to do. We just can't have these kids here. Get rid of them.
Mr. Mayor.
Reasonable.
What the fuck?
What?
Hello, I am the mayor.
He reminds me. He reminds me
Yeah.
of that guy from Hotel Dusk, the guy who owned the hotel.
Yeah.
Look at this excellent dad sprite we have here.
It's like Tony Soprano or something. Hey, how you doing? I'm the mayor.
I think he reminds me of a character in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I kind of
Oh.
mean like half of them.
Yeah.
I suppose we're ruining now.
Yep.
I skipped the
Indeed.
thing by accident.
Ruined game.
I don't think we missed anything because I think we just got interrupted anyway by raiders. Sorry.
I'm the
Oh,
beast. I
the
got more dudes now, huh?
Oh,
look at you this time. I got
7 men. What is that long-range device you got there?
Oh no, mayor! I'm the mayor. I'm scared. Help me, Brendan. Oh. We got tanks.
Speaking
All
of,
right,
what is that
we are-
long-range device you got there? What is that? Very
We'll get there. Right now we are severely outnumbered.
Just hey, I don't often see equipment of that caliber. You come
bullets
here,
don't win wars. I'll have to,
Really?
discuss that with you sometime, Brenner.
Bullets do not win wars. Maneuvering
Let's
wins
let's see
wars.
what the war room has to say about this.
No,
We
totally
confused
bullets.
about the
Bullets are
war.
OP in war. Use bullets all the time.
I was wondering when you're going to drop by. I'm really bored here.
Patience,
welcome.
grasshopper.
You're gonna
Welcome
help me
to
win
the
this
war
battle,
room.
right? I'm pathetic. and
Deterrence
worthless.
wins wars.
Patience, grasshopper. What? We have to.
This is where we
fight
learn
war
about
now.
choke points.
There's no time for patience.
Also, I just now noticed that when you're zoomed out in the map, we have the old classic Advance
Yeah.
Wars look,
And-
but when
and-
you zoom in, it's a lot more detailed.
Yeah, and this game has some pretty big levels, so we're not going to be seeing too much of this, to be honest. It's gonna look like this. Okay, so I can. No, wait, I don't want to can't do that because I need to be closer. So I definitely want to bring the tanks up to attack these guys first. Also, this game has a fantastic soundtrack.
Yes, it does. It's really good.
I can't.
Why are you skipping the battle animations sometimes?
Because there's a ton of them in this game. But I'll
I
show
just
off.
usually
I'll show off
turn them
new ones.
after a battle or two.
Oh no, I'll keep them on because I still like them.
Yeah, the
It's still
music though, music is pretty consistently great throughout. at
Advance
least-
Wars in general.
Yeah, in general, they do a really good job because they know, especially if you play the same,
Right.
CO
but
and
this,
map a bunch
game
of times.
is like on a much better
Particularly-
than the rest. even
Yeah.
then.
Yep.
So I'm
So
gonna
I
move.
noticed that your rocket launcher guys didn't attack with rocket launchers. What's up with
Because they
that?
were not
They
fighting a
attack-
vehicle.
Yeah, they save their rocket launcher ammo for units that is weak against it, or bigger units. If they fight,
Really?
if they fight infantry, they're going to use their guns, which you have infinite ammo for.
That's
Smart.
kind of amazing, actually.
I
Yeah.
love it. This is the best programmed game I've ever seen.
This was well worth the destruction of 80% of the human population.
All right. So
Watch out, voice the dog. They got tanks.
I love how the grass is still green on the mini map.
all right.
Well,
so
those are the surviving patches of astroturf left behind.
oh, I can't get the
Oh,
mech
no.
units close enough.
Everywhere
so
you see
Dumb.
grass used to be a stadium.
fuck your cars.
Eat it, cars. No. Not my cars.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice done.
Yeah. It's cool.
I kind of like how the beast reacts the exact same way I do every time I make a move in XCOM.
Oh shit.
What you
Just
do?
no!
Okay, I need to move a bit more forward.
Fuck.
I screwed up a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of
Yeah.
did. Yep.
I
Alright,
did
so I'm going to
this.
get this guy in position so he can attack whoever stops there. We want to take out that artillery very quickly because he'll mess up our day.
Oh, really?
Day 2.
So you can combine the same unit to add their strength together, which is very
Oh.
important.
Nifty.
That's fucking crazy.
One
Especially
full
when you-
tank is better than 2 half tanks,
Correct.
Yes.
given the choice.
Is there a thing? Can you do that when they're both at full strength? So you can have like a 20 tank unit.
No.
Nope, you
it
can't go
maxes
over
at
10.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
All right,
rest-
so here's
like,
my
I
rocket
think that
launcher
goes
guys.
over-
They're gonna mess up these this recon unit.
Like we could combine the 10 HP tank with the 4 HP tank, and the 4
Oh,
HP would
shit.
get converted into money.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
And
That's pretty fucked up.
All right.
Gee.
you just take people's extra HP and convert it into cash.
Can be useful if you're like, I don't know, like 500 gold away from the next thing you need,
Yeah.
you want to buy. But usually
Can
just
be-
some mini amounts.
Can be
that doesn't
useful
matter.
to recycle the flesh of the dead, if it's necessary to make ends meet.
Right.
So that artillery is gonna get a hit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty pissed at you.
Oh
That'll
shit!
Necromancy.
That was surprising a lot, yeah.
Boom.
Well, there goes them.
Units in this game are pretty expendable, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter if one dies.
War's pretty fucked up.
Now I want them to make the first move here because,
Because artillery is scary.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
bikes
Oh, no.
not really good against tanks. Not gonna do that much damage.
Your artillery seems to be out of ammo. If I'm reading
It's.
correctly.
I've got 3 bullets left.
Ah,
Yeah, I think the icon appears once it's halfway down or something like that.
I think it becomes
okay.
gray once it's all the way dead.
Warning icons
Yeah,
show when you're low on something.
that will let you know.
All right, I need to weaken that. I need to get to that artillery in this turn. This might be a bit tricky.
I'm not sure if you can do that.
I think I
Yeah.
can.
Oh, really?
No, I can't.
No. Oh, look at me. I'm the worst of all.
Well, you could actually. You could use the mech. Wait.
No.
No, never mind.
No,
Yeah.
You can't get rid of the 8-person bike except
No.
by using
Yeah,
two
fall
things.
back a space with the tanks.
No, I could still rush them because they've only got 2 units left. I don't really care what
You say
happens
so.
to. I mean, I could still weaken him with this, which is good. That's what I want to do.
Oh, it actually killed
Okay.
that. Nice.
Yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, he's gonna hit my tank. Tank will be about half strength.
Then you just combine
You
the two.
can merge tank.
Well, that'll use up its turn though.
Oh.
Right, if you
Ah.
merge units, then both have taken their turn.
But it won't take damage because it's right next to the artillery.
True.
Unless you
Oh,
back
now it
away
will.
like a goof.
Go ahead, kill it. See if I care. I am a
I-
smart tactician.
You need your
I
army.
care.
And
Voice
one thing that
does
was
not care about how much money it will take to replace these tanks.
one thing that came up that's a little bit
Oh.
important was the guy had
Society
his
collapsed.
mech,
Money is meaningless.
the guy had his mech unit right in the middle of the open road,
Yeah.
and you managed to get your tank in a forest, which is really good. Not usually the place they'd be, but that's really good.
Right.
Mech units, to take advantage of their skill, they move a little slower, but they can get up in mountains and shit, which tanks cannot do. So taking
Yeah, you get
advantage of the
defensible
extra
from
cover,
the range.
yeah, you
Yeah.
really want to take advantage of that with mechs. So him having his mechs in the middle of a road was kind of goofy.
Yeah.
Are mechs this game's way of saying
Me-
trucks
mechs-
with guns?
No, mechs are the rocket launcher guys. They're called mech
Mechanized
units. And they're
infantry.
called
Even though they're
anti-mech
not
units.
Yeah.
mechanized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they seem to be just dudes with rocket launchers.
Mechanized
Rocket launchers are
bazookas.
pretty mechanical.
Come on, Chitling,
launchers.
get with the times, man.
No, a mech is a giant fucking bipedal robot with guns
That's
strapped
gotta
to it.
be
And setting
bipedal,
aside
come
Chitlin
on.
being a dumb fucking nerd, mechanized infantry is infantry that travel using partially or entirely tracked vehicles as their primary means of conveyance, as opposed to, walking.
Feet. Yeah.
Dudes with
I chalk it up
bazookas.
to weird translation.
That's gotta be bipedal, Chitling. Could be quadrupedal.
So the mayor is like, yeah, yeah, something like that. I haven't agreed to anything in particular,
Legs.
but I want you to go kill these raiders, please.
I'm just saying, maybe if my city becomes especially safe, some of us might feel like a little bit of reciprocating on that front.
Maybe I feel a bit safe sleeping at night.
Mafia
Holy
runs
shit.
this town.
Holy
people
shit,
sleeping
the
good at
beast
night,
looks,
maybe
looks
they
even
would
more awesome now.
Excellent.
Now I know why they call
There
her.
is no law but the beast law, brother.
I really expect that the beast does not have a gun to put that belt of ammo into. He just carries the belt of ammo, maybe occasionally flogs people to death with it.
I believe it.
Loaded into
Oh,
these
boy.
guns. Punch.
Here we go. Fog of War.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Time
that's
for
a thing.
Fog of War. What?
Oh, and this game does Fog of War much better than the old ones.
How so?
If you move, you can still see the old spaces
Oh.
and every space you passed along. So if you like walk along a forest, you can see in all the forests you walked next to, even though if you don't stand still next to them, which you couldn't do in the old games.
That sort of defeats the purpose of the fog of war. It's that you can't see what you can't see.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the old way, too.
Kind of like the old way. I am old man.
They're telling me to get into the mountains, but I can't get this soldier onto a mountain.
Do they
No!
want you to switch to the mech
Surprise!
and move him to the mountains?
No!
Oh,
Oh no!
Surprise, little man! Here comes the beast!
Oh, wait,
Oh, hey, I've got a
to tell you
flare
this.
unit. Okay, I forgot about this. I forgot this unit existed.
Yeah, the flare is weird, but it's kind of useful in situations.
Oh, I see.
Let's
It's a
let's
big
get over
machine
there.
that shoots flare.
Do you think we could, put any other kind of ammunition into this
No.
belt cannon? Nope.
Oh, so it's just used
Only for
for
flares.
getting rid of the fog of war?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could have a man do that. Could just have a guy throw flares or shoot a flare into the sky. What are you
Flare
doing?
guns are tiny.
So
Oh, and I just
This
realized maybe you misunderstood this before, but Fog of War resets after a turn. So once your turn is over, you can only see the stuff that you actually see at this moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh, that's a
that-
mech unit. I can't. I
Yeah,
don't want to
that's-
go against them with
that's-
my.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just saying the flare tank is maybe a bit over-engineered. Just a bit.
Slightly.
Only a little.
We wasted a whole tank on our on.
That is peak military-industrial complex here. Here's our $200 million mobile armored illumination platform.
Military-industrial complex.txt. Should I use this tank to take
Yes.
to
Yes.
weaken this mech unit? I don't.
Yeah, that.
Tank.
I should because I'm only gonna get half, and they're gonna hit my tank back pretty.
Yeah, I guess.
Our new high-caliber flares burn with 5,000 candle power for 3 days.
Who cares? You
3
got a flare
days.
tank.
Did we go into the
How
war
would
room
you
yet
get any
here, by the
sleep?
way?
Oh no, I
Third
did not. I did not
generation
go into the war room. Hang
operates
on.
by putting the flare into low Earth orbit.
Oh no! What are you doing here? No!
The projectile will
Ah.
sink the upper
Oh my
atmosphere, maintaining
How'd you
its
get in?
How did the beast get to our war room?
You thought you were gonna go backstage and talk to Vince McMahon? No, it's the beast time.
I'm confused.
This is.
Why
Oh
are
my
you
god!
talking?
Why are you in my house?
Okay, so this,
Okay, I'm back.
joking,
What the fuck is
but
this
that
dude
guy-
doing in the
that guy
CO
is-
zone?
that guy
They
is
don't
legitimately. He's legitimately a pro
Oh,
wrestler
hey.
who does guerrilla
What?
tactics.
He's giving us tips now?
Yeah, typically,
I am really confused. right
typically the enemy CO will be in the war room and will tell you how to beat them
Why?
What?
because
You're a
So-
gentleman and a scholar.
now.
because
So we haven't
it's
changed a thing.
because
from
it's a
old...
joke. It's the whole war room thing is just a joke that the game is making.
This whole game we're experiencing is like a bizarro escapist fantasy. When you're from happy war is sports fun world, every once in a while you need to get away from it all and experience something serious with consequences.
Well, I think at this point it's pretty much, do you want to lose an infantry or do you want to dent your tank?
Yeah, I don't. Well, right now I don't want to do either. I could deny
So-
him his move. Just if he wants to go after my infantry, fine. I can afford to lose an infantry unit.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing here. And if he does decide to go after your main group with the infantry or the mechs,
Yeah,
he's
that
gonna be
infantry is
forced to
fucked
be-
anyway.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he's going to be in the open road if he goes to attack you, which is bad.
Wait,
for
why
him.
does our scout explode?
That's.
Taking
Try
heavy
not to
fire,
think
we
about it.
exploded. Help.
Infantry
Around
units also have fuel in this game for some reason, and if they
Yeah,
run out of fuel,
Well,
they can't
fuel
move.
kind of
That's
makes
food,
sense to me
yeah.
because fuel makes sense to me. Explosions? No.
Now.
All of our troops are like the super secret dudes in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Well, you see, the human body is essentially a small, self-contained chemical furnace.
Are you gonna tell me that mitochondria caused this?
But yeah, okay, look at that forest tile to the left there. That
Yeah.
uncovered forest tile. In the old games, that still now would be covered because we're not seeing into it anymore.
I see.
But since we already in this turn saw that space, it's now visible until the end of the turn.
I am
Yeah.
adamant to move forward too quickly because of the terrain here.
As long as you finish off that motorcycle, you could park dudes in the forest on the other side of it, and they would serve as a barrier to deny your opponent movement.
Yeah.
Ambush barrier.
Put that in the forest to the left there.
The for- The tank.
Yeah.
The forest.
Neither
to
of
the-
those recons can see it.
Oh,
One
I
that's
see.
Directly
Oh, like
up from your
this,
motorcycle.
where
So
I'm pointing right
basically-
now.
Chat makes a good point. Chapter 1 of this game is basically Hulkamania, the war.
All right, so I'm gonna castle my.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with the artillery.
No, I got
So
it.
if we prove ourselves superior to him
Oh yeah,
in
that
the
works.
field of battle, does that mean that we are the ultimate?
All right, now he wasted his
warrior?
turn running into my
Yes.
tank, which is good.
That's
No.
exactly.
No! Oh, war is hell! God damn it! Ah!
Why? Why?
Yeah, open with
Are
the
we
artillery
still-
barrage on
Yeah.
whoever has less cover.
Now,
so
I forget. What
I
happens
would
if
take it-
fuel runs out on a unit?
yeah, take it
They
whoever
can't
is.
move.
They can't move anymore unless
can't
it's a
move until they
flying
get
or naval unit. Then it explodes.
Yeah, that's right. I
You know,
forgot
when,
about
when a
that.
ship runs out of fuel, it just kind of goes down.
Yeah.
Its nuclear reactor
guy gonna-
explodes and then everyone.
All right,
dies.
good. He got him.
Yeah. You're the
I hope
best.
you guys can't hear my light bulb because that thing is freaking out.
All right, that's all he
Be
had.
careful about that. When it runs out of fuel, it will explode.
It's just flickering like mad or something.
It's also making noise, which is worrisome.
I'll be back for the 4th time.
We're not losers. You lost every time.
No one tells me what to do. Not even a bunch of soldier boys. Tell them, no soldier boys.
So what do
Oh,
these
hey,
points
stuff
you
gets
get at the end of missions do?
They determine your ranking.
And what does that do?
It makes you feel better.
Stuff.
In
I
the
don't think it
earlier
does anything
ones,
in this game.
your rankings like gave you
Hello,
coins that
scumbag
you
man.
used to unlock stuff.
I don't think it does anything here. I think it's just for bragging rights.
It's just
All right.
your ranking.
Mayor. So let's see. Now let's talk about let's talk bargaining here.
We
Yeah.
saved your life. There's no bargaining here. You are a boot slave.
Uh oh.
Oh. The mayor is a
Who
scumbag.
said anything about sheltering an enemy?
He didn't. I did call it though. He did not say anything about.
Mafia mayor is the worst mayor.
I would
Oh.
consider it. I considered, and I don't like the idea.
I'm a man of my word, and my word says you suck.
The mayor is such a butt.
Yeah, you
I'm
wanna
pretty
be-
sure we could just take over his town by force.
I know,
It
right?
doesn't
We
seem to
have
Yeah,
giant
I'm pretty
sure-
guns.
I'm pretty sure Brenner could take over his town by force. Look at him. He could just punch a hole through every
Yeah.
Think about how this is going to affect my people if we start letting anime into our community.
We'll have all sorts of weird
I
things,
saw you-
glump fests.
I saw you guys
cosplay
went out-
conventions.
You guys went out in the middle of the mountains and saved Hatsune Miku. We tried to bury her there. No, you had to bring Wikipedia Hatsune Miku back to my damn house.
I hope Volt is watching. Look, we saved Miku.
She really is kind of the patient zero of animes.
Yeah, she is. She really is.
She is.
Oh, so the mayor is not really. He's not very good at keeping his word.
Well,
A bureaucrat on the verge of
Okay.
death, getting close to his last breath. Getting close to his last breath.
Brenner's just taking jabs below the belt now. Like, yeah, I
you're a
remember
killer. I don't have to listen.
You give nothing but horror and death. By the way, thanks for saving us.
you. Nothing but horror and death.
You are a monster. Thanks for saving our lives.
And Will is like, yeah, I don't want to stay with these jerks. You're trying to dump me out of these. No, absolutely not. We have a no anime. It's don't ask, don't anime.
Nobody in this village appreciates my tie, sir.
Look,
I
Will,
don't
I've been meaning to
appreciate
talk
your
to you.
tie either.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that tie. It's stupid. I'm
Fine,
sorry.
It goes with nothing else you're wearing.
Everybody says I have bug eyes, Brenner. What are they talking about?
It's like, I don't know if she even gets it. Yeah, it's like she's really detached or something.
Who
It's
is
like
this
she's
woman?
not even human.
Maybe she's some kind of rude.
She's some random woman, I think, in our base, maybe.
Women on the streets. Da-da-dee-da-dee.
I don't know. Ty saying that when she first appears.
I'm not much of a flower scientist guy.
There shall be no flowers in Rau's kingdom.
Oh, look, you know anyway because you are literally a robot that knows everything.
Is she
Kinda
actually a
obvious.
robot?
It's
is
kinda
that the plot here?
She certainly acts like a robot. She's just like, oh, I don't know everything. The army has 1 billion people. Its military strength was excellent. The last we knew, they were taking
Hell
over
yeah.
the world.
Cattle, yeah. A big part of my name starts with a cow. Can I be a cow? Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I shall name myself after a flower. How about a human name?
Okay.
Oh, that would be nice too, I guess.
Lynn has some great dialogue.
Lynn
Yeah,
is
Lynn
great.
is pretty much the straight woman of this game.
Boy
Yeah.
meets girl, boy gives girl flower, boy names girl. You seem to be the only one who does anything on this relationship.
Okay. I'm going
I've been
to
stalking you,
stop
Will.
very briefly to segment the video, and I will be right back in literally 2 seconds.